What's up, aliens? It's Big Al. Welcome to another Dome Sports vlog. It's 2021. We made it. Happy New Year's. Hope you guys have a wonderful 2021. Stay blessed. What is it? Stay negative or stay positive, test negative. All right. Let's kick COVID's ass. All right. Happy New Year. Week 17, college football playoffs. We got a lot going on. To my aliens, thank you. For my followers, I started 6 months ago. I've had a lot of you guys watch my videos, so thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let's get into it. Cincinnati can shut up. Cincinnati can shut the hell up. All right? Everyone's like, oh, Cincinnati should be in the playoff. No, they shouldn't. Couldn't beat Georgia. Blew a lead against Georgia. That's it. No more. Got kicked like a 54-yard field goal to win the game for Georgia. Big game for them. Bounce back. I miss JT Daniels. He was at USC. But Keaton Slovis started balling out after he tore his ACL last year. So I guess Keaton just kind of kept it. Bama 31, Notre Dame 14. Notre Dame should not have been there, like at all. It did not. It was never close. It never felt like it was going to be a game. Alabama, I think the first 3 drives they scored, so they went up 21-7, I think, real quick. Like, really quick. And you're like, oh, here we go. Started cruising after that. Everyone says, like, oh, Notre Dame was kind of getting back into it. No. Alabama was cruising. Like, it was never a game. It was never close. Nothing like that. So, just throw away all deliriousness, I guess, of Notre Dame belonging in the playoff. 0-6 on New Year's 6 bowl day game since, 1998? It's awful. Don't ever put them back in the playoff again. I don't know who should have been there. Maybe Texas A&M. Maybe not Florida. Florida had 3 losses. I don't know. Someone else. Oklahoma didn't deserve to go this year, which I don't think they ever do, but they're always first round exiters too. I don't think they've won a playoff game, and they've been there like 6 times. Man, Notre Dame sucks. On the other hand, I think Bama is so good. Bama's like always so good. It takes like a big upset in the national championship to beat them. But hopefully Ohio State can do it. Devontae Smith is unreal. Like an unreal receiver. And Bama always has like unreal receivers. Like Julio Jones started it off a while back. Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, guys like this. Henry Ruggs. Jalen Waddle was supposed to be the guy this year. And then Devontae Smith comes out and just is balling out. I think Devontae Smith has a legit shot at winning the Heisman Trophy. Like a legit shot. He had such a crazy year for a receiver, only playing, they play like 11 games. Normally play 15 games. Like, Devontae Smith has a legit shot at winning the Heisman Trophy. And I don't know when the voting ended or what, but if people saw the game yesterday, he had 3 touchdowns and 100 and something yards. Man, Devontae Smith is so good. And he makes Mac Jones look absolutely incredible. And I think the receivers Mac Jones has around him make him look incredible. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback, but not the best in my opinion. Anyway, Bama 31, Notre Dame 14. Bama goes to play for the national championship. Ohio State 49, Clemson 28. Clemson made Ohio State's fans really unbearable for this game because Dabo Swinney came out and said that Ohio State should be ranked at 11 because they only played 6 games. And then Ohio State came and kicked the shit out of freaking Clemson. Man, it was close in the beginning, and then Ohio State started running away with it after halftime. I'm like, oh, maybe they could come back. Trevor Lawrence, no, never did. Defense was insane. They forced a bunch of fumbles. Justin Fields was a dog yesterday. Justin Fields was amazing. Like, his throws, like, obviously he got destroyed by Skalski on that play. They ejected Skalski, but Justin Fields came back, probably had some rib damage after that. And he came back and was balling out. 6 touchdowns. Had an interception that I think was tipped, but not really like super his fault. Man, Justin Fields looked way better than Trevor Lawrence last night. Absolute beast. The hit on Skalski, or the Skalski hit, I don't know. I didn't want him to get ejected. It's the semifinals. Come on, man. You're going to eject a guy for... I mean, Fields kind of spun into it, and I don't know, he did lead with his head, so you're kind of like, what side of this should I be on? Be on the side for good football. Like, that's all we want. We want good football. And when you got a quarterback of the defense, a starting middle linebacker, getting ejected for a hit into the ribs, where quarterbacks wear pads anyway, quarterbacks wear the rib pads, rib cage all around. They protect their shit. and then Scalzi still gets ejected for hitting pads like that. I don't know. It wasn't helmet to helmet. I understand helmet to helmet, but he led with his helmet, or he was trying to lead with his shoulder, and Fields kind of like spun into it. Don't like the ejection in a college football playoff game. Helmet to helmet targeting, yes, get him out. Yeah, safety. I get it. But helmet to rib cage, come on, man, that's lame. Anyways, Ohio State 49, Clemson 28. Big news post game. We've got body shaming of Trevor Lawrence. A star athlete is getting body shamed in 2021, and that is disgusting. I support men experimenting with facial hair. Obviously, I'm a big facial hair guy, but for a reporter to come out and say Trevor Lawrence needs to shave his stash when she was supposed to be muted, she was making fun of him. It's uncalled for. Trevor Lawrence is a star athlete. He can do whatever he wants with his body because he's a strong man. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. Ohio State Bama championship, like what, 9 days away? Yeah, 9 days away. That's going to be a good one. Ohio State upset Alabama way back. It was like 6-7 years ago. I think it was the first playoff. So fingers crossed Ohio State can win. All we want as college football fans is for Bama not to win. I hope everyone can agree with me on that. All right? There we go. There's some college football for you. Watching the games right now. Oh, Ole Miss is playing Indiana. Ole Miss makes a New Year's Six bowl game at 4-5. Unbelievable. But that's 2020 for you, I guess. Or 2021 now. Let's see how much weirder this year can get than 2020. NFL Week 17 is tomorrow. And mostly all the games have playoff implications, right? We got, I think I saw 4 games don't have playoff implications or don't have seeding implications. But the rest of them, that's 12 games with playoff implications. That's insane. Let's start with my boys, Steelers at Browns. Steelers are resting Ben, TJ Watt, Marquise Pouncey, Cam Hayward, and I just saw Joe Hayden tested positive for COVID, so he's out for the game. I hope he can get back before next week. That sucks because I think it's a 10-day waiting period, and playoffs start in 8 days. So fingers crossed Joe Hayden can get back for the playoffs. Hope he survives. Stupid COVID. I'm going to be pissed off about this year forever. Steelers at Browns. Browns need to win and get in. Steelers resting other starters. I picked the Steelers for every game this year. I picked them against Washington. They should have won. I picked them. I had the courage to pick them against Buffalo. I thought they could pull the upset. They didn't. Picked them against Cincinnati. Obviously, Cincinnati fucking sucks. And then I said I was going to pick the Colts against them, but I didn't. I ended up picking the Steelers, and they won. I'm going to pick against the Steelers. I am 12-3 when picking the Steelers this year. I picked them every single game, but the Browns need to win and get in. The Steelers don't really seem to care about winning this game, which doesn't make sense because if we win and Buffalo loses to the Dolphins, which is possible, then we get the number 2 seed, and the number 2 seed looks a lot better than going up to play Buffalo the week before we might have to play Kansas City if we win our first round game. We would have to go to Buffalo instead of having Buffalo come to us. Seems like we would want to win this game, but I guess not. But I'm not in the position of NFL head coach, so I can't really talk crap or say anything. All right. Dolphins at Bills. There's no word on if the Bills are going to rest their starters, but I feel like they shouldn't really give a shit. They have a tiebreaker over the Steelers, obviously, because they beat them head-to-head. They should rest their starters because even if they lose, the Steelers are most likely going to lose anyway. The Dolphins are fighting for a shot to get in. They rest their starters, rest Josh Allen, give them a little bye week. I don't know why the Bills would play this game. Just to secure the number 2 spot, I guess. The Dolphins are a feisty team. They got a good defense. You want to put your franchise quarterback out against a good defense when you have a legit shot at winning the Super Bowl. Like the Bills have a legit shot at beating Kansas City at the number 2 seed. I understand they want to win and get the number 2 seed. The Steelers still have a shot at it if they beat the Browns with their backups and the Dolphins beat the Bills. But I'm going to take the Bills in this one because I haven't heard anything about them resting their starters, and I don't think that they want to give up that 2 spot. So give me the... Damn, the Dolphins really want to get in. This is a tough one. As you can see, I don't prepare for these things. I kind of just wing the picks, but it's been good for me. I am tied for first in that pick'em league that I'm doing. Give me the Bills. I like the Bills too much. Give me the Bills. Let's roll with Josh Allen like we've been for most of the year. Ravens at Bengals. Ravens by a lot. I don't see the Bengals really doing anything here. Vikings at Lions. I think this is one of the games with no playoff implications, so who really gives a shit? Lions don't have a coach. Vikings. Dalvin Cook. I don't know. I mean, his dad just died. I don't know if he's going to play. I'm going to take the Vikings just because I don't see the Lions really doing anything. What's sad is we might have seen Matthew Stafford play his last game as a Lion, and he's been a Lion his whole career, so that's kind of like, whoa. To not see Matt Stafford there, it's almost like seeing Tom Brady not in a Patriots uniform. Jets at Patriots. This is another one of the games that has zero playoff implications. Jets are on a heater, man. I don't know. Do the Patriots blow another game to the Jets to make their draft position go up? I think did they lock in number 2? I think they locked in the number 2 pick. So this game doesn't matter. But the Jets are on a bit of a heater. I'm going to take the Jets over the Patriots. Like, for real. The Jets, man. I almost picked the Jets against the Browns last week, and they beat the Browns. The Browns had everyone out. But, I don't know, the Patriots just don't seem to give a shit. The Bills just killed them on freaking Monday Night Football. Give me the Jets over the Patriots, man. I never thought I'd say this in 2020. Give me the Jets over the Patriots. Cowboys at Giants. This one actually has big playoff implications. The Cowboys and the Giants are both going to have to win this game and then watch Washington and hope Washington loses to the Eagles. If Washington loses to the Eagles, then the winner of this game goes to the playoffs. Cowboys at Giants. So, I don't know. The Giants look good for a run there, and then they sucked. And the Cowboys beat the shit out of the Eagles last week. I think the Cowboys have a shot at this. I think I'm going to take the Cowboys in this game. Yeah, give me the Cowboys over the Giants. Man, that's nuts. Falcons at Buccaneers. The Falcons almost beat the Bucs a couple weeks ago. That's the Buccaneers need better seeding. The Falcons aren't going to play well. I don't know. Everything in my head screams Buccaneers. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers on this one. Packers at Bears is an interesting game. The Packers are trying to lock up the number 1 seed. The Bears are trying to make the playoffs. The Bears have a good defense. I'm sure the Packers want to rest people, but they can't because they want that number 1 seed. They can rest people on a bye week next week. So I see the Packers playing this game, at least giving Aaron Rodgers like a half, because Aaron Rodgers can put up like 40 points in a half and then just coast the second half. They put in their backup. Maybe put Jordan Love in. Who knows? I don't even know. Is Jordan Love even suited up for a game this year? Who knows, man? Who knows what the Packers are trying to do? Give me the Pack in this one. Go, Pack, go. Raiders at Broncos. I think this is another game that doesn't really matter. I don't know. Raiders playing for, I don't know. Broncos trying to play for Vic Fangio's job. Vic Fangio might get fired. It's not looking good for him. He's on the hot seat for sure. Give me the Raiders. And then Vic Fangio gets fired. That's why I should do a predictor of. I think Black Monday is 2 days away. That's the day after the last game of the season when teams start firing coaches. Like 4 coaches get fired. I think Vic Fangio is one of those. Doug Marrone down in Jacksonville. Even though I don't think Doug Marrone's the problem in Jacksonville. What else we got? Speaking of Jacksonville, Jaguars at Colts. Jaguars are the only team, or the Colts were the only team that the Jaguars beat this year. Jaguars won the first game of the season and then dropped every single other game. Jaguars lock up the number 1 pick. They're going to be trying in this game. Colts are trying to make the playoffs. Give me Philly Rivers going back to the playoffs, beating the Jaguars here. Chargers at Chiefs. This is another game that doesn't have any playoff implications. Chiefs are resting starters. They have the number 1 seed locked up. I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. Herbert looks good. They're playing for their coach's job too. Anthony Lynn's probably going to get fired. I'll take the Chargers. The Chargers look good, and the Chiefs are going to rest their starters. They don't really care. They're going to get 2 bye weeks here. Cardinals at Rams. This one has, I think the Cardinals are out. The Rams have to win to get in. Give me the Rams, but it's going to be a tight game. The Rams, they look good. Oh, this is the game of backup quarterbacks. I forgot. Because Goff broke his thumb, and Kyler Murray's hurt, so backups are playing. John Wolford for the Rams. I don't even know who the backup of the Cardinals is. Dang. What's going to happen in this game? I'm not going to watch it because backup quarterback games are just awful, but I think the Rams win. Rams win. Try to go to the playoffs here. Seahawks at 49ers. So Seahawks locked up the West. I don't know what their seeding looks like in the NFC. I still see the Seahawks winning. The 49ers are scrappy, and I picked them to beat the Cardinals last week, and they did. I just don't see the Seahawks letting up right now. I think the Seahawks take this one. No problem. Saints at Panthers. The whole Saints running back room is out. They're going to be trying. Man, what happened to the Panthers? I was big on the Panthers. I picked them a bunch this year, and they went, I think they're, 5-10 right now? It's terrible, man. I really was high on the Panthers this year. I thought they were playing better than they were, and they seemed like they were in every game. Give me the Saints with the 0 running backs. I'll take the Saints still. I'll take Drew Brees to throw the ball to Taysom Hill 100 times. I don't care. Yeah, for sure, Saints. Titans at Texans. Titans need. I think the Titans secure the 4 seed already. I don't know. I still think they win. Nothing really tells me that the Texans are going to do anything in this game. Maybe J.J. Watt's speech after last game when he did the hoorah speech trying to get his team hyped up. I don't know. Titans. I think Titans for sure. Washington and Eagles. They put this game on Sunday Night Football because it's got playoff implications. Washington wins and they're in. The Eagles playing for pride. They're eliminated already. Need Jalen Hurts to step up in a big way. Win this game. I don't think Doug Peterson's on the hot seat, but you never know in Philly because Philly's fans are so wild. They're like college football fans where they call for firings of coaches after like one hurtful loss. Like I think Washington, they got Alex Smith back. I think they win this game and win the East at 7-9. Yep, they're 6-9 right now. They win this game at 7-9, go to the playoffs, win their division. Man, I think that's it. That's all the preview for tomorrow. Little college football, a little NFL for you. I'm excited. Playoffs next week. It's going to be stressful as shit. But we got national championship. We got playoffs next week. Big January weekend of football. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll do a recap of this for Monday probably. All the coaches will be getting fired. I'll do the recap. Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy New Year, guys. Love always, and remember, Iowa sucks.